Today we are talking about preparing the garage for the kit car. Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel about kit cars and other car topics. If you like what you see, please subscribe, hit the notifications below. So as I'm sitting here getting ready to talk, I'm like, oh, look at this beast. This thing is awesome. I'm just really happy how this thing turned out. Can't wait to put the drive system on the front, get it all pimped out, but this thing is looking great. So anyways, this is the third bay of my garage, and it is slammed with stuff. And so when I bought this house, it came with these great cabinets. So I got cabinets over here, I got cabinets there, and then cabinets there. But the problem is this cabinet is actually in the way of actually pulling a car into this bay. And so what I started doing is taking the doors off and stuff, and that's kind of what you're seeing. But this stuff is just cheaply made. It's the loose type particle board, which doesn't hold, screws or anything that well. And if you look closely, it's all done with staples. And you can see there's not supposed to be a gap here. So this thing's been like ready to pull off the wall and fall off. Let me show you the other side. That's supposed to be stapled all the way up to the wall. And this thing's just coming apart. So when I first came into the house, that top right door was missing. And it was missing because the trim that holds on the door, which is just like this, was ripped off. And the bottom door was there, but not the top. So what I ended up doing is stealing the trim from this side here and actually popping it over here. And if you're not familiar with woodworking, there's a cool tool called a pocket screw. It's a Craig system. And you can see what it does is it carves this hole on an angle and then allows you to tie into this wood and make it more solid than it was to begin with. Again, this was all held up with staples, and now this thing is rock solid. So I'll show you, this is the Craig kit, spelled with a K. And what you do is, imagine if this was your wood right here, you'd butt this up to the wood and you drill on, I don't know, like a 10-degree angle or whatever it is, and you get a hole in this side of the wood. This wood it doesn't touch, and then you just take your screw and you screw it in. And so there's all these special screws, wood screws, hardwood screws, all sorts of different things, and you just measure the depth of wood that you want to do. So I've put furniture and all sorts of stuff together with this. But look at the gap up there. I mean, this thing's not even touching the wall. It's like literally an inch and a half out. So, and even up there, you can see it's not even in the gap on top there. So I'm really glad that I am taking this apart. It would have probably failed at some point and caused some havoc, damaging a carbine or something like that. So we're going to pull that out, so that way when I pull into this garage, I have space to work on my car, have the kit car here for 6 months or however long it's going to take to build, and we'll be all set. The one thing I am disappointed about is I really wanted to use this cabinet to actually when the kit car comes, it's going to come with like 30 plus boxes. And I was going to use all these cabinets to, organize all that and have it all, nicely on shelves. But it's just not going to happen. So I'm going to have to like triage the house a little bit to have boxes inside the house and hopefully not track too much in and out getting that stuff. But as you can see, the stuff that I moved out of this cabinet is all inside of this cabinet and is filled to the gills. Everything is 100% solid. But let's get started. So to recap, I removed everything, used a drywall scraper to get rid of all the drywall paper sticking out from the staples. Then I sanded it down, used spackle to fill in the holes, let it dry, sanded again, and then dusted and painted. And voila, a clean wall and a new home for the 33 Hot Rod version 2. Till next time, please hit the subscribe and notification buttons below and have a great day.